I thought a debate meant where people actually put up points and people respond. Well, it seems opposition doesn't even do that today. They just keep sounding absolutely amazing using Robert Frost poetry in very distorted ways at that for some very weird reason. But more importantly, they accuse us of being a cheeseburger of all things. Let's actually see what they did. They used amazing poetry and they asked what they could give the country. Well, we're still waiting on that question because they didn't answer that. They tell you that we're going to invest more in agriculture. We've totally clarified to you that's not even the motion to begin with. The motion is not that we're going to completely abandon technology and focus on agriculture. The focus is why we should focus more on technology over agriculture. We've already told you, for the love of God, all the advancement we've had in technology, we still had agriculture at our roots, even up to this very moment in time. That didn't mean we fell into the Stone Age or anything. The motion this House asks is why you should go further beyond, why you should push away agriculture from the center of your economy to technology. That was the heart of this motion, and that was what they completely ignored for all three of their speeches for some weird reason. Let's actually tell you why. We tell you, well, let's actually tell you what we do. We tell you can't shift away focus from agriculture because when you do that, people who are already not interested in studying agriculture at the moment will be further discouraged from studying agriculture, and our research outputs, which are already important, will go down. We tell you when you have so many people moving into the cities because agriculture jobs don't pay well enough because your country is focusing now on industry, these people are going to come to cities and have to live in absolutely horrible conditions, which they again completely ignore for some reason. They again tell you that their entire case is absolutely misleading. Why? Because they say that money will fix all our problems. All of their arguments are just about money, GDP, all of those things. Let's tell you something Begum Rokeya told us once a long time ago. It was, our money is not going to fix our things if we simply choose to keep on getting bachelors of sciences and master's degrees, but simply ignore the conditions of our fields of the ordinary people in our land. Our prosperity is not measured in the amount of our GDP. It is not measured in the amount of money we earn. It is measured in the amount of people who we can uplift from poverty into a better condition. Given that 31% of this country still lives under the poverty line, given that so many of these are still in agricultural fields, why should we shift the focus away from them, the people who need this help most, to middle class people who already run these factories, and give them more money to employ more people and possibly exploit them? The people who need this money most are the farmers of this nation, who form the true majority of this nation. So ultimately, at the heart of this nation, the heart of this nation was built on the principle not of how much money we earn. It's the amount of people we uplift. Vision 2021 was Bangladesh's Vision 2021. The amount of the progress that Bangladesh can make. And we've already told you, taking into our unique advantage of some of the most fertile soil in the world, some of the best research in the world, we can build on that. We can make our fields even better. That's what Vision 2021 of Bangladesh is, focusing on Bangladesh's benefits. Instead, they chose a general argument. They said, this country did that, this country did that, this country did that. They completely ignore what Bangladesh is. Bangladesh isn't just yet another nation who will just be benefited from industry. If you completely ignore all the natural resources you have to offer, we tell you, our progress will only happen when we focus on the benefits we have, when we focus on uplifting the people we have, and as a country together, we actually progress further. Instead of simply allocating people to factories, simply telling them to live a life in the slums, simply because we believe it will be better. We tell you, you fail to engage with us, you fail to actually answer the questions we ask, and most importantly, you fail to actually realize who the people who matter most at this motion are. The majority of our nation, the farmers of our nation.
Agroeconomics